How you doing? It's been a while since we've talked about Artifact Enchantment. You guys enjoyed my basic guide on it, which just honestly teaches you the basic premises of this. But today we're going to go down a bit more of an in-depth route, talk about some runes, talk about what runes I am running, and even give you some feedback on what not to do and what to do in here. So let's dive into Artifacts and Enchantments. Hello everyone, yeah, smash a like, comment and subscribe for more daily videos. Me, MrSneakyy, the one and only. And we're here on Legend of Mushroom, being an official content creator like always, trying to update stuff, give you guys more up-to-date information as we're learning through playing this game, because obviously you only learn as you keep progressing and playing through it. And what we've got here is artifacts, right? So we're going to be talking mainly about how Artifact Enchantment honestly is one of the most important areas in the entire game, right? Because when it comes to your character, right, if we come into my attributes, you can see I've got nearly 90% combo right now, and I'm touching on to that 50% crit rate, which is beautiful, and that's all gained from my gear, right? So my gear is always going to be specified onto two different types of attributes to maximize that ability. But when you're playing in PvP and stuff, and what I need to start doing, as people have been advising, which I do listen to, guys, is to get that crit damage resistance up, or even more importantly, if we come down, if I can find, oh, I might have gone past it actually, there we go, the counter damage resistance. Look, we've got 0% counter damage resistance. That is not good at all. So if you're probably wondering how can you get counter damage resistance, a really good way, as we've kind of spoiled in the beginning, is through artifacts, right? Because your artifacts that you're able to get is going to give you different types of stuff: bombage, damage, resistance, stun, evasion, HP. So at the moment, all I have been doing is obviously rocking a 4-piece and 2-piece, and now trying to find the actual better runes that I want. And to give you guys a little bit of feedback for a Arrow God player, and maybe this might work as well for the Shadow Hunter, I'm not gonna lie, I've not been too impressed with Blazing Raw. I'm not gonna lie, that 5% and going into 10% crit damage if you're going for the 4-piece isn't personally been that good. But the only reason I am running it, as you can see, I have got a massive combo damage multiplier on this one. So that's why I'm running crit damage at the moment. But what I would advise, if you want to change and you actually want to get the correct mana stone in that slot, you want to get mana mystery, because this one is going to give you global basic attack, and this is actually really good, right? Increasing your global basic attack is one of the easiest ways to just get natural damage, especially when you've got stuff like your mounts cosmetics, your artifact cosmetics, you've got your back piece cosmetics, right? You've got all these different cosmetics in the game that actually stack, and global basic attack gives you a ton of damage. So what I would advise, if you are an Arrow God player, and what I am trying to do right now, is fix my artifact so I can get a 4-piece on the global combo damage, because that's the one I definitely would recommend going for, and then getting obviously global attack. Now from here, this is where we can start to obviously tailor our actual stats. So you can see here on the right side, the attribute bonus table does give you a breakdown of everything you're gaining at the moment. So what you want to do, especially if you're trying to make a PvP build, is try to make sure you do cover resistances of those bad matchups. So any of your skill crit resistance potentially, or any of your counter damage resistance would be so important, and you're able to get those stats by just looking through. So you can see here, I've actually found a brand new pink one. This is give me counter damage resistance over this red one. So this could be something that I might actually equip, and I'm going to have a look at all the other charges on screen now, because we've done today's kind of like horde for our runes. We can see if we've got anything else, because if we're able to, and we've got another one here, this is boss damage resistance, so it's not as good. Here we've got boss damage resistance too, but it is a pink one, which would give me more power in the long run. Here we're going to have to keep our pink. here we would have to change, right? And we don't have the correct one. So at the moment, we might have to farm a little bit more to get the combo-based rune to place into here. Then let's look on the right one. We're not looking great here too. We do want, basically, if we're able to replace these pinks with, hopefully, some attack ones. I do want to replace the 2 crit damage bonus with attacks and then run 4 of the global combo damage. If you guys think 4 and 2 is the most optimal, let me know. I think it is personally, especially if you're trying to go all in on one thing. So you can see combo damage bonus for me is going to be the best thing. But then again, having 2 pieces is going to be really nice. Or do a lot of people enjoy having 2, 2, and 2? Because you could have 5% combo damage, 5% crit damage, and 5% global attack if you find the correct rune setup for that. So there is a different types of setup bonus that you could run down. Personally, I will still kind of recommend going 4 and 2. I think that's the most optimal way. Someone might in the comments might shout at me for saying so. It is what it is, but that's what I do recommend out of here. But the Artifact Enchantment, as you can see, is a very important area. And if you're looking to get more runes in here, the best way, and obviously the only way, is coming down into your daily challenges and completing your flame temple, right? Your flame temple is going to generate you more of these runes, and I would always recommend trying to push this through, because as soon as you get to your level 20, you're gonna be able to get that 1% chance trigger on all of the pink runes that you're going to be hunting for, right? So really, really important thing. So hope you guys have enjoyed it. That's going to be me on Artifacts, updating you guys with a better guide, hopefully giving you a bit more knowledge when it comes to it. If you are looking for different builds, if you are maybe a, you know, let's just say mage, obviously you're going to be changing these to make sure you've got the correct rune for yourself. So Elemental Wrath would be the one you'd want. So the 4-piece set of global skill damage of 10% would be really good. Then you have that global attack of 2 set. That's the way I would go for the mage. And obviously it's the same for the warrior. If you can get the global counter damage, so Heart of Resilience, 4-piece set, and then get the 2-piece on your global attack, that's going to be really good too. There might be some warrior players or warmonger players, should I say, the berserker class, that might give you better info, because obviously I am not playing that class as of now, so I don't want to give you some misinformation on it. But I would definitely recommend attack or definitely defense, but probably attack just to give you the most damage and output out there, right? So hopefully I've answered the back end of all those comments that could be there on today's video. And if you've enjoyed Artifact coverage today, smash a like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Support your content creator out. We're nearly at 500 subs. Let's hit that mark. And once we've done that, let's see what we're able to do and give back to the community. So, with everything said, stay safe, guys. Stay sneaky, and peace out.